Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes, back again with another breaking news episode. This episode is a special edition as I'm recording it from within the car, which is freezing by the way. I can see my breath leaving my mouth and I couldn't even open the door, that's how cold it is. So again, these videos have no ads. Press the like button to support somebody, help me out. But alright. Coinbase acquires Rootfire, a trading execution platform, after suffering multiple outages. I think it's very interesting how Coinbase is the kind of biggest exchange, basically, because they're talked about the most and they're having a huge IPO, basically putting them at number one. However, they have so many outages. They're doing so bad in terms of their, network capabilities that I do think this is really interesting that they're finally starting to acquire something. I would have thought they do this a couple years ago, but hey, all right, it's their company. They're worth $30 trillion. I'm worth not a very big portion of that. So who am I, right? But still, I would have put more focus on not going out. On the contrary, maybe it's all a marketing slog where it's like Coinbase has so much volume, so much attention that it cannot handle it. Basically, Coinbase is really the place to go. Maybe that's what they want to go for. I really don't know, but it's interesting in my opinion. Then, cryptocurrency market value exceeds $1 trillion as Bitcoin reaches record-breaking level. We've actually seen it just now. Bitcoin went to about 41.5 thousand. On this here, you can actually see it went to almost 42,000 before dropping down. Right now towards 40,000, and things are looking very, very crazy. If I'm honestly saying, guys, I don't know if we should step in or wait it out. In this case here, on Bitcoin, I'm definitely not thinking about going in because it's just ridiculously high. But for Ethereum, I am thinking about maybe entering still because we are very close to all-time high, and hitting that wouldn't even be crazy at all, in my opinion. However, another one that is a very good entry, I think, is XRP, just because of the severity at which you could gain if some very small things pop up. Like, for example, the SEC has placed a statement. The SEC can do better, says Commissioner Peirce, weeks after the Ripple lawsuit. I don't want to speak to any particular crypto, whether it is a litigation with us or not a litigation with us, but I think everyone has to look at the facts and circumstances. Often you'll see that the litigation ends in a settlement. Sometimes it goes through and the litigation actually plays out in court. We have this very open-minded category called an investment contract, so something might be categorized as one thing by another agency, yet still be a security under our rules, and that can be frustrating for people. That's why I've called for more clarity, because I think that it can be difficult to determine whether something fits within the security bucket or not, and we could do more to provide some guideposts for what this would be. This is actually really referring to the Ripple test, basically, which some people are referring to, where the SEC might switch over their old Howey test to kind of a more Ripple standard for cryptocurrencies eventually. We've always said that there is a dangerous lack of regulatory clarity for crypto in the US. Their lawsuit has already affected countless innocent XRP retail holders with no connection to Ripple. In enforcement actions, it is often a unanimous vote, but it's sometimes not, and once that vote has been taken, the litigation moves forward. In this case here, Ripple, or XRP I should say, has already been declared not a security by the UK, and things are looking good. And also, on a funny note of all this regulation that took a long time, Bakkt, which took a very long time to get accepted, is now actually going to become publicly traded. So Bakkt, from ICE, ICE Bakkt digital currency custodian and financial instrument provider, is looking to become a publicly traded company. I think that's very interesting. So what will we see from this? It's very hard to say. It is very hard to say, but it's definitely interesting though, because I'm going to check this out once it gets a little bit more popular. But we'll see about that though soon. Litecoin will get smart contracts via the Flare network. We talked about this on Dusty BC, that channel, a little bit before, although, because this is pretty good. And from Flare XRP, it's just a nice little use case, nice little addition. Bitcoin just traded a record-smashing $99 billion in one day, and Bitcoin's daily trading volume hit an all-time high just as Bitcoin's price hits its own all-time high. Things are looking very good out for that too. And on the same note, Grayscale CEO increased interest from real heavy hitters, pension funds, and endowments. I just think, guys, that the space is only starting to develop right now. Grayscale within no time is going to be worth $100 billion in assets managed. It is no time before they'll get there. Or I'm actually almost afraid with the severity at which it's going. Let's just see. They started 1 year ago with $2 billion. Let's see 1 year from now where they'll be at $250 billion or so. It's going to go in no time, guys. And that's, again, the scary part about crypto, because it's going to go so ridiculously quick. So much money is going to flow in due time, as this is just one of the first years of real institutional investments. It's crazy. It's gonna be crazy though, but I'm excited. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys again in another one. There's no ads, all right? So press the like button.